door! You come to no harm! Shots fired!
Crime never sleeps.
Taser, I think.
But neither
Stand still!
do the cops. Battling on the front line
Taser! Taser!
are Nottinghamshire's finest.
Stand by for impact.
Highly trained pursuit drivers, specialists in entry and search,
4 ounces of cannabis.
rapid response firearms officers,
On police! Show yourself now!
Police with a dog, stop, stop!
and the crime-stopping force
Look my arm!
of the dog unit.
Get down on the floor!
Wherever the battle takes them, they'll never back down. Because come at the hour,
Yeah, Bats, we've still got him. Up on the back wheel, offside of the road.
come at the Interceptors.
Where are you from? Leeds. Don't come to Nottingham again, will you?
Coming up,
Decamp, decamp, decamp.
a firearms manhunt
The thing is, he's going to be in these gardens somewhere.
We'll get round the other side then.
man's worst enemy, and making an entrance Interceptor style.
Police are sweet dogs! Stop, stop! Police are sweet dogs! Stop, stop!
Not Interceptors boast 22 highly trained police dogs who specialise in finding drugs and cash, tracking runaways, and scaring the bejesus out of bad guys.
Okay, stand still.
The dog unit also played a part in drug busts, and today Jen Else and Police Dog Quantum are back up for a heavyweight entry team who are raiding a former pub in the Burbs. They have intel that it's a drug den with 5 suspects inside.
Come here, Hoolie Bar. Hoolie Bar. Hoolie Bar.
Really far, he's got the movie shit. That's what we've got.
Surprise is key, so they force entry with a hoolie bar.
And then, police!
Police!
Police, don't move! Bring the enforcer on the doors are locked.
Enforcer!
The enforcer is a big red key that batters doors. This one's had an upgrade and works a treat.
There we are! Hand behind your back. What's the problem? What's the problem? Hand behind your back, now. Huh?
2 men are nicked in the first room.
Right, next door. Who's got the next door? Open up! Police, don't move!
But the pub's a warren of hiding places.
Anyone upstairs?
Every door's locked.
Swim.
Briefly,
You got a Hoolie Bar? Yeah, cheers.
3 suspects nicked. But there should be 2 more in this maze of locked doors.
Downstairs now. Oh, this is the pub bit.
No time for a pint, because every second increases the chances of someone escaping.
No.
And every locked door slows the cops down.
Out! Out now! Pass your hands.
The pub served up another suspect.
Well, young man, things like this.
Right, I've got you.
I know you, but why are you doing it like this? Wait, no.
Because intel says a major drug op is being run from this pub.
Can you just keep hold of him, just so I'm not...
You've done a murder or something.
I'm not saying you're a murderer, but at the minute you're detained, that's all.
Oh, you don't stop me for you then, yeah?
We're
Let
up
me
for
see
you.
this and bring my arms back.
One suspect named in the intel is still unaccounted for.
Police officer Taser, you can make yourself known now!
Just the ghosts of barflies in the saloon,
Toilet's been done, yeah?
but he could be lurking in the beer cellar.
Yeah, ready. God. Oh, God. Oh, cobwebs, cobwebs. Oh, God.
Now worse than cobwebs,
God.
but still no sign of suspect number 5. But the pub is being watched by drone
I'll watch the windows, because it's likely to come out the windows, isn't it?
and by Jen and Quantum.
There's a door, 3 windows.
But while they scour the east side, the eagle-eyed drone operator spots the missing suspect making a break for it from the west. He fence jumps into an adjacent property and legs it down an alleyway, pursued by 2 cops.
That one.
Darting between houses, the runner pulls away and crosses the main road. He's too quick for them,
Police with a dog, stop!
but not for Quantum.
Stop, pass out! Pass out!
The runner's jumped onto the roof of a parked car. They've no idea if he's carrying anything dangerous. So the land shark strikes.
Down on the floor now! Down on the floor! Down on the floor! On your front now!
Look my arm!
Sit still!
I've done more.
Rubberneckers are dangerously close.
Get over there now! Get over there!
It's Jen's job to keep them safe.
Stay where you are! Stay where you are!
The suspect's reaching for something.
You leave it! So I'm putting back on you. Get on your front now! Get on your front now! Now! Get on your front now!
Reinforcements help him get onto his front.
Watch him! Watch him! Watch him!
Turns out he was reaching for a wedge of cash that fell out of his pocket.
You ran.
You did, just not fast enough.
I've got your money here.
We got entertained, he's been bitten.
Why should I let the dog bite my arm like that?
You ran away. You were told to stop.
All together now, never run from the dog. 5 detained.
You're under arrest, suspicion of conspiracy to money laundering. Bullshit. Okay.
Back at the pub, cops learn how timely their raid was.
Lovely metal bars, but you know what it was. So you're lucky.
What was you doing that for?
Safe security, innit? You know what I mean? Burglars around there, isn't there? You know what I mean?
The cops are less worried about burglars and more about drugs alleged to be at the property.
Come here, Cooper.
Drugs that Jen's on a mission to find with sniffer dog Cooper.
Find him. What's this? What's this? Come here, come on. Yeah, that's gross. Come here, over there. Come on.
It's dirty work,
It's gross. It's got flies.
but someone's got to do it.
It stinks.
Cooper's sense of smell is 10,000 times stronger than ours.
Ew, dead pigeon.
So he deserves a medal or a tennis ball.
He's looking for his ball. That's what he's looking for. He's not going to find that until he finds me something.
Sure enough,
Just the bags.
In our beers.
And then it's not.
Look.
Yeah.
wraps of white powder.
Oh, nice.
Cooper. Cooper. That's probably had something in it, I'm guessing. That's what he's after. Wait, let's just put the dog on it a sec. Come on, Cooper. Oops, there you go. There's something there. Come on, out.
I see, this is it. This is the wrap of pure bull.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I don't think it is there.
In this dump, it's as likely to be an old pub lunch.
What is it?
Stop it. Oh, come on.
A brick of white powder.
Thank you very much.
That is a brilliant find.
Take a bow, Cooper.
Dude, he's a good boy.
Yeah, you can have him for that. He's a good lad. He is. Oh, look at him. Oh, I'd be ripping this bedroom apart.
The whole property was ripped apart, revealing quite the haul. Safes containing jewellery, 2 tasers and 100 grand in cash. 2 bricks of coke with a potential street value north of 100 grand. a large bag of mamba, a further £2 in cash, a BB gun, an imitation machete, and a dead pigeon.
Can you get my flip-flop? Where is it? One of them in the road, one of them down that alleyway, Nick.
The runner detained by Quantum
My flip-flop.
was found guilty of possession with intent to supply Class A and B drugs, acquiring criminal property, and possession with intent to supply mamba. He awaits sentencing and may well spend time behind bars. The girl arrested in the bedroom was charged but found not guilty at court. Meanwhile, the other 3 suspects were released with no further action. Coming up, Van Vandal gives Jen a headache.
Absolutely, I think that.
A runaway won't give way. And a disc-walled driver gives a lesson in Zen.
Calm down, I'm telling you, calm on, huh?
Let's go down to 2-2, LH.
It's the start of a new shift for Jen and Quantum. And there's no calm before the storm tonight.
There's been some sort of altercation on the street where a plant pot's been thrown through a window, apparently. An officer's been flagged down by suspects been thrown through the window.
Plant pots through windows, reports of a knife. Most of us would run for the hills.
Yeah, we've received shows travelling.
But this is just what Quantum ordered. As they reach the area, there's not much to see. Until someone legs it down the street ahead.
Stop, it's running towards you.
Running man's past local cops.
It's running across the green.
What's he done? What's he done?
Leaving the foot chase to other units, Jen doubles back in the car.
Towards the high street.
What high street? What's this male done, please?
Quantum could outrun him, but Jen treads carefully.
I need to know what he looks like, so I can't send my dog to stop someone.
They've surrounded the area.
What does he look like?
Shirt's number 510. White. Tall dog.
And have a good description of the runner.
So tell me the last time you've seen him then. That's what I need to know.
But they don't know if he was involved in the suspected plant pot or knife incidents.
Do you stay here then?
It's Quantum time. A scent. And a sighting.
Stop now! Stop! Stop now! Stand still now! Stand still!
Running man's lost his top and he's about to lose much more.
Stand still now!
Quantum's favourite food is roast chicken, but he'll gladly make a meal of this pedigree chub.
Still now! Right, get down!
Who's begging to be bitten?
Down on the floor now! Down on the floor now! Get down on the floor!
Playing the fool between Quantum and 50,000 volts isn't the smartest. But he's surrendered in the nick of time. They think this is the guy who lobbed a flower pot through a window.
Legs up to your chest. Both your legs onto your chest. Onto your side.
Legs to your chest.
He's playing for laughs. But Quantum's not amused. The suspect is led off the road.
Did you sit yourself down and everything?
To protest his innocence.
What did I do? Honestly, what did I do?
And let his mouth off the lead.
Right, what's your language?
Stay classy, fella.
Your mum must be really proud of you, eh?
Go on then, Ducky. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then.
Unlike Quance, this guy's bark is worse than his bite.
Who you talking to? You're being recorded, mate. You're being recorded.
And it's not a pretty picture.
Keep going. Don't bother me, mate. Yeah, too much orange, eh? You had too much squash.
Those playground insults really take it out of you. But the dog whisperer's ready for round 2. You're barking up a very dangerous tree, son.
Just not fazed by the dog, which is worrying, which means his perception and everything is, but yeah.
Prancing for Quantum like a cut-price Tyson Fury was the pinnacle of poor judgment. Twinkletoes is lucky he wasn't lunch.
He's not really helping himself now either. Let's go down to 2-2 and 8.
He's kicked off again and been restrained.
What's the ETA on the van, please? We could do with it sooner rather than later.
Just a nothing in mind.
Yeah, it's received. He's just got no top on. He's freezing and he's intermittently kicking off.
Kick it out.
They decide to put him in leg restraints. Shame they can't restrain his mouth.
Mate, when you let go, they'll smack you in your face.
Absolutely, off his head.
Prince Charming's carriage has arrived, but he's not ready to leave the ball.
He's still being violent now, you can hear him. He's kicking the back of the police van. Just literally disgusting behaviour, isn't it? Speak to me, we're just trying to do our job at the end of the day. And this is what you get. And that's what he's doing. Look, his headbutting is... We cannot allow him to basically injure himself. I can't get involved with the dog at this point. We're going to have to try and put him in some sort of restraints.
They're forced to drag him out and restrain him.
Oh, so you want to get out? You can get out the van. Coming out.
Listen, just chill out. Just chill out. I know what you're saying. Just chill out.
Get you sorted, alright?
Thank you very much.
All right.
Despite the insults
Take some deep breaths.
and threats,
You're not locked in there forever. You're just going to be drove a very short way down to Radford, and you'll get a nice warm cell, and you'll have to sleep it off.
Jen's still looking out for him.
You need to get in, chill out. We'll get you a blanket, get you dry and warm, all right? You listen. Chill out now.
Bon voyage.
See you on the other side, babes. We'll have a warm bed for the night and probably regret it in the morning. Was not as much as if he'd been bitten, so life could be worse.
No suspects were identified regarding the alleged knife incident, but the flower pot man was cautioned for criminal damage. In the sober light of day, he can reflect on how close he came to a taser's barbs or Quantum's teeth. Meanwhile, St. Jen can reflect on her superhuman reserves of forgiveness.
We just need to sometimes bring ourselves down a little bit, I think, to bring them down a little bit and show them a bit of, I know it's hard, compassion.
When it comes to crime-fighting tech, Interceptors could give Batman a run for his money. From 50,000-volt tasers to thermal imaging drones and their big brother.
Yeah, about 90 seconds away. We're viewing it at distance.
In short, in this age of technology, you can run, but you can't hide from the Interceptors.
There must be 4 people, I think a dog. We're just firing the nice one up now for you.
It's gone midnight, and Jim Campin is after a suspected thief in a Ford Focus.
Subject vehicle is now lights out. Speed is 70.
While late-night pedestrians watch in horror, the runaway cuts corners, clips curbs, and races with no lights.
Subject vehicle is now not in present. Speed currently 60.
Jim's at the sharp end, but reinforcements are closing in fast.
Seymour Road, Sky.
Nice one, Jim. Keep on it, mate.
Sergeant Carrington with Lewis Marshall.
Zulu 2, we're at 2 minutes, sorry.
And fellow firearms officers Lisa DeSantis
And then first left.
and Rich Elliott,
Contract 2 for me, about 1 minute.
who are a minute nearer the action than their sergeant.
Right again.
They arrived just ahead of him and tuck in behind the lead car.
Car behind me. you double quick?
Yes, but I'm not T-back, mate.
But as a brave bystander points the way, T-Pack won't be necessary. Coming in from the opposite direction, a crime car's blocked the road, but not the pavement. Putting pedestrians at risk, the runaway makes the flee on the pavement. In a split second, the cop car makes a tactical turn and takes him out.
Decamp.
But the driver's made a run for it.
Where's he gone?
Which way's he gone then?
A manhunt's underway, complete with the dog unit. It's organised chaos.
The thing is, he's going to be in these gardens somewhere.
We'll get down the other side then.
With so many boots and paws on the ground,
I'm going to get up here. Put this up.
it should only be a matter of time.
There's so many of us here, it would be a shame if he gets to him.
But sheer numbers have worked against them.
The many of us lot trying to get out of the cars, and with all the lights going, I didn't even see which way he went.
To add to the mayhem,
You won't be able to get out there.
locals are causing a distraction.
At the minute, we're just dealing with something quite serious, all right? Yeah, all the local youths have decided they've got nothing better to do. I don't think my life's ever been that boring that I need to stand this close to police incident.
With strength in numbers, a ring of cops contains the area, while Jim and Lewis start a garden-to-garden search.
I'm in the next garden, Chris.
This gate's open, isn't it?
Old lady in there.
But it's a dodgy needle in a dark haystack job.
You need to give us a heads up somehow. The drone or somebody needs to give us a heat source, so we've got to contain, we've got a chance.
If we get back out of the front,
Yeah.
While they wait for the drone team,
Have we got drone on the way?
Jim and Lewis return to the stacked focus,
Somebody's garden hopping mate out of a car.
which may hold a clue as to why the driver ran. Radiators
Who nicks radiators?
that they suspect are stolen.
Who nicks radiators, really?
There were almost 20,000 metal theft offences in England and Wales last year. Driving like this, loaded with scrap, the suspect's lucky he wasn't decapitated.
that's a radiator mark, not his head.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dangerous, them rattling around in the car, isn't it?
It's a miracle he could run at all.
He's on his toes, unfortunately. Drone's going up, see if we can locate him, but at the minute he's made good his escape. With a bit of luck, we'll catch up with him.
Sergeant Carrington does it all. Dad of twins, operational firearms commander, T-Pack trained pursuit driver. But he does let someone else fly the drone.
Basically, he's crashed, yes, pretty much around this junction,
Right.
and he's gone in this direction.
Okay.
So he's either garden up in this way, or
Yeah.
it's just general
So
vicinity.
it's like that quarter there.
Yes, pretty much. Drone's up, dog's looking, but it's not going to be an easy task.
Indeed, the drone team is struggling to find anything. Until they spot a heat source nearby.
I doubt it, but drone reckons there's a heat source directly to the near side of what I think is our police car in the garden.
The heat is radiating from a red herring.
Yeah, to the drone, apologies. We've researched that. That's it's not our man. Bugger.
We have got MPAS lifted, which is the helicopter, but that's 20 minutes away. There's a lot of ground, a lot of gardens, and I think he's probably escaped.
Technology's drawn a blank.
It's such a shame.
But sometimes nothing beats old-fashioned detective work.
Been some paperwork found in the vehicle. It comes back to one of the local well-known criminals, I guess, to us. He lives around the corner, so we can have a little bit of a walk about.
The Interceptors did eventually get their man. They couldn't prove he was at the wheel of the Focus full of radiators and took no further action. However, he was later convicted of other unconnected driving offences and lost his licence for 6 months. Coming up, tensions high after reports of a gunfight. A titanic tussle with an angry suspect.
Fight him. What are you doing, Tom? There you go. Took it.
And fills after a familiar face.
You can't get away from it, weren't you?
No, don't. Come off there. Go on.
Go, get out of the way. Come on.
It's a busy night on the A46 and Coops is racing to a property in Nottingham after a worrying call from a member of the public.
Got a very early reports a minute of a man with a gun wearing a puffer jacket with another male. That's all we've got.
As Coops' 155-mile-per-hour Skoda clears the traffic,
There we go.
news comes in of a second armed man.
Both these males have got pistols, firearms, and they're chasing one another. So firearms are all armed up, ready to go. Dogs will be there shortly. Well, we're not having people running around the streets of Nottingham brandishing firearms at one another.
Coops' favourite action hero is Rambo, so much so that he named his partner after him.
Come on, 3 miles away.
At these speeds, that's less than 5 minutes, Coops has arrived.
So they are currently still inside a flat at the moment. Door number is still unknown, over.
The suspects have gone inside some flats, and Coops joins a convoy of cops
The plan is we're going to the back of it.
who surround the property.
Yeah, they're coming out of there, look, you see them.
One of the suspects is back on the street. He's got into a black Beamer,
Si, can you get by me?
and firearms have got into position.
Yes.
Once you pass it, I think that car will obviously have to change direction now.
The black BMW this male's got in.
They block the Beamer and strike. Coops and Rambo are ready in case he runs. But the suspects made the sensible choice.
Contact!
Walk backwards towards us, and then we're going to put some handcuffs on you.
One detained.
2 men got this.
But reports say there were 2 men with guns.
Go inside, please, go inside. Now, do it now.
No sooner have they cleared bystanders off the street than a man matching the description of the second suspect appears in the door to the flats.
One of you, you're in the grey, mate. Come out to me. There's no issue, don't worry. Yeah, do as I say, there'll be no issue. Just one at a time. When I call you, come out to me. Into me. Leave the door open. Leave that door open.
It looks like there's a party going on. And with 2 suspects secure, they decide to clear the building at gunpoint.
One at a time. When I call you, wait at the door. Jack, you have another? You can see him out of pockets, thank you. You fella. Go trusting in there. Jack, I'll come and join you.
Yeah. Wait a minute, can you go so I can see them?
Dog's not moving, mate. Dog's not moving. Dog's not moving.
In 15 minutes, they've emptied the property. And the party is very much over.
We've got everyone detained safely. The house we believe is clear, but we're going to search it. We do suspect it to be a BB gun. They might have just made a mistake by playing a game out in the front to the building, but still someone's scared about what's happened because they think that someone's fighting with guns outside the address. So we'll go and see and find out what's going on.
Led by Interceptor Rob Ely, firearms search the house.
There's armies on. And this stuff as well. There's a gas-powered one.
It doesn't take long to find the weapons.
So they're looked to be potentially gas-powered ball-bearing guns, perfectly legal to own. We may look at that and identify it as not a conventional firearm, but to a member of the public out there, they wouldn't potentially know, and it's certainly going to frighten people.
Am my guns going to get confiscated or?
I don't know yet, mate. I'll be lying to you if I said yes or no.
The suspects and the party crowd are helpful and friendly.
Are you part of the armed police team?
No, dogs.
Oh, your dog. Hey, that's his dog. That's your dog.
Yeah, it's your dog. There's 4 dogs here. Hello, yeah.
But friendly or not, the 2 boys with the BB guns have been invited to their own party at the Neck. The lads lads arrested for waving BB guns around outside got penalty disorder notices for using threatening behaviour. They were each fined £90. This was actually a birthday bash for one of them, but it went with the wrong kind of bang.
Not tonight, not on his birthday, not any night. It's not acceptable.
Interceptors aren't afraid to get in harm's way to protect the public.
Watch out.
And sometimes they pay the price.
Kicked me in the nose, mate. His armour has hit me in the face, causing my nose to bleed.
But there's one blow everyone fears.
Don't you spit?
Spitting's just horrible. It's I've been spat out and it's just disgusting. That was at the start of COVID. Someone spat in my mouth. It's just not nice. I'd rather be physically assaulted than spat at, to be perfectly honest.
It's late morning, 2 miles from the Derbyshire border.
Stealing from that one, basically, so.
Interceptors Kingo and Chantel have eyes on a suspicious pair parked in a VW.
Go ahead.
Just driving past a car that's parked, is linked to potentially a drug driver, and is outside a flat that's currently meant to be dealing. Like I say,
The car has drug markers, but appears to be driven by someone other than the registered keeper.
the driver has got out at the minute. The plan is for when he gets back in to go and stop him.
Nearby, in the unmarked Volvo,
This vehicle was parked outside and just linked to drugs. Possibly might have gone to buy him. When he comes out, plan will be to grab hold of him.
Johnny and Matt are primed in case the driver makes a break for it.
Had an interesting experience yesterday at home.
Oh yeah?
So, get a phone call from the neighbour to say, there's a cow in your garden. So I wasn't actually particularly happy because I take pride in my grass. You know what I mean? Trees been eaten.
Tales from the countryside will have to wait.
So that's what I'm making you aware of it.
The golf drivers left the property and taken off before Kingo and Chantel could swoop. So Matt gets his toe down.
Kilo 7 off, make way towards Lee.
Matt's an ice hockey fan. But when he gets his skates on in a Volvo XC70, he's as sure-footed as they come.
From Church Street.
They're on scene in seconds. To find 2 cop cars, multiple interceptors and 1 stopped golf. The passengers calm, but the drivers agitated.
Do your search, yeah? Can't do it when I'm good ready. Stop your bullshit, just do your search, innit? I'll do it when I'm good ready, not when you tell me to. Alright, do whatever, mate. Do what you're doing, mate.
What's your name, chap?
I've just told you my name. No, yeah, you told me to.
Name or no name, he's the spit of a guy they've nicked before.
You spat in my face years ago. Did that? Oh, yeah, he's had...
The self-confessed spitter is loaded into Kingo's car.
You got the keys to this, mate, double tap it.
And while cops go to work searching the golf, he's getting worked up.
What's up, Just right, please.
They've turned up a purse full of cash on the back seat.
Can I just say, that's not going shopping.
We buying a house?
Pardon?
We buying a house?
How?
The lass claims the cash is hers and there's a considerable amount. North of 800 quid.
Well, I've saved up my end tin at home. I can show you the tin. We've got money in it. I've cashed money in.
Has she? Yeah. Where'd you say that's come from? Just thinking.
Meanwhile, it turns out the driver is disqualified.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
And not the nicest company.
Shouting and swearing, don't be compliant. We've got history for spitting at police.
The driver already has a conviction for assaulting police after spitting in Kingo's face last time they met.
Fight him.
And he's just lunged at Kingo, only to be restrained by Lee.
Spit. You don't spit on.
Who would spit? What are you about? You spit.
Spit on in my car, Maz. Stop struggling and calm it down.
But you're fighting his head, aren't we? Just calm it down.
They think he's about to spit, and given his history, they move to protect themselves with a spit hood.
There you go. Stop struggling. Get off me now, you blood prick. You stop struggling me now.
Under the mesh hood, the only person he can spit on now is himself, but he's still struggling.
Get off me now.
Sit up, man.
Okay, seatbelts on, mate.
Cops try to keep time in a spit hood to a minimum.
Do you want to go with these, sir? No, please don't listen to me in the car.
Calm it down. Get off me.
But this guy's not making it easy.
I'm not getting off you now. You've just lunged it in. Stop tensing up and just calm down. Get off me. No one's touching you. Calm down. Get off me now.
It's slow going.
You're going to stay calm. We're going to drag you out of here and leg stamp you. Oh, just chill out here. No, you chill out. You listen to what I'm saying to you now. No. Or whatever. It's your choice now. What take me then? You listen to what I'm saying? I'm listening on it. You listen and answer me then. Are you going to stay calm? Tell you I'm calm on that. I tell you what's going to happen. Listen, I'm calm. Just take me where you're taking me. Nobody's scared of you, pal. Nobody's scared of you, you fuck.
On that note, custody, here we come.
He's not a nice individual. He's obviously got previous with the police, so it's a good start. We'll have to just see how it pans out, I suppose, at custody with him.
No further action was taken against the passenger, and the seized cash was returned. No drugs were found in the car or on the driver. It was not connected with any drugs intelligence. He was, however, guilty of driving whilst disqualified and without insurance. He was ordered to pay a total of £213 costs, lost his licence for 5 years, and was sent down for 8 weeks at Her Majesty's pleasure. Coming up,
That was exactly the same location as last time, weren't it?
a chance reunion
Oh, just a bit further down, wasn't it? Yeah.
with an unhappy ending.
It's down to us to get him off the road. If that means him going to prison, then unfortunately that's what's going to happen.
Statistically speaking, most people nicked by the cops learn their lesson.
Stand still, hands up.
Around 70% don't reoffend.
One of our usual suspects appears to be going on a bit of a rampage.
Unfortunately, there are exceptions.
What have I done wrong? I've not done nothing wrong. It's almost inevitable that you're going to end up dealing with the same person again. You'll have individuals that will take on board what you tell them, and you'll deal with them, and they'll turn their life around and change. But unfortunately, you'll still have those individuals that will continually break the law.
Break the law in, say, a blue transit.
Is,
Which has just ducked down a side road suspiciously. Phil catches up and bathes the blue van in blue light. Gadget Man Phil loves nothing more than losing himself in the world of virtual reality.
what are we doing? Hey, up! Right.
But he's not playing games today.
Are you trying to get away from me? No, told me. We'll take a seat, don't they? Pass me keys for a sec. Because you're wanted. What for? Now you failed to appear at court. Take a seat on there. It's one of my jobs.
This isn't Van Man's first rodeo.
Do you currently hold a full UK driving licence?
Yeah. 6 months back,
And do you hold insurance for this vehicle?
Yeah. Phil nicked him for driving a scrap van whilst disqualified and without insurance.
Ultimately, you're going to be going to court for no insurance and driving whilst disqualified.
Offences for which he's since failed to attend court.
For limited time, I believe, you're to be wanted for failing to appear. Okay, and you're also disqualified from driving. You're trying to get away from me, weren't you? No, I don't. Come off there. All right. How quick you turned down here?
It's a cordial affair as they shoot the breeze about his last stop.
That was exactly the same location as last time, weren't it? Oh, just a bit further down, wasn't it? Yeah.
But Phil's ready to ruin the reunion.
Failed to appear on the 26th of August.
He denies failing to attend court, but one fact's beyond dispute.
It's showing Delta until 16th of September 2024.
He's still disqualified from driving.
Yeah, Rita, thank you.
Yeah, we'll do. Are we leaving it on Fifth Avenue?
I'm just going to quickly check that because there's a bit of confusion. It's still showing live, this warrant. It was issued by Nottingham Magistrates Court on the 26th of the 8th.
I've been to Notts Crown since.
He's adamant that he's nothing outstanding with the courts. The police computer's adamant that he has.
You may have gone to Crown Court. There's obviously something gone off between you being at Crown Court and this warrant to Magistrates Court. The warrant's still live, so something's going to have to get dealt with by the courts. All right?
It got dealt with at magistrates and then they sent it to Crown.
No, that was the job involving the dangerous driving side of things. Yeah.
Keep up.
When I stopped you up here, you were reported for disqualified driving, no insurance. That's what the job is in Magistrates Court that you've not been dealt with for. Not the Crown Court job, that job.
So many jobs.
So I'm not disputing the fact that you've been at another court after that, but it was not for that offence. We're going to take you to the police station. You're going to get processed today for these offences and then put before the court as well as that warrant. Because ultimately, you take it, make a little bit, aren't you? Yeah.
Oh, going straight to court?
Because I'm dealing with you, I ain't faffing around.
Phil doesn't faff. True to Phil's word, his familiar face went to court in the morning. He pleaded guilty to failing to appear, disqualified driving and no insurance. Plus a string of unrelated offences. He awaits sentencing, but should prepare for a period behind bars.
I guess I shouldn't be driving. I know I shouldn't be driving, but I've got a drug habits fund. And if I don't, I'll just end up committing serious crime. So, here I am.
No worries. I'll leave you be for a short time. Bye.
And the Interceptors are back in a fortnight. Tomorrow night, step inside a prison with a notorious roll call of inmates. HMP Wakefield. Evil Behind Bars is at 10. And there's an international WBO title up for grabs this weekend as Josh Kelly takes on Lucas Bastida. The Big Fight Live, Saturday night, 10 o'clock. Next, new 999 Critical Condition.